Hi, this is Ronald Landheer from Vlinder Software, and this is the abbreviated version of the 5th demo of Funky. The full version is available in the video podcast. This is the YouTube version, which has to be less than 10 minutes. The full version is about 15. So I will basically do just a walkthrough of the code that makes our first standalone interpreter of Funky. Let's get started. Now, what I showed in the full version is how to do some functional programming in C++. So we have a functor that checks the existence of a given file. We have another functor that concatenates the contents of a given file to a string, and those two are used by the read function, which reads a list of the contents of a list of file names, first checking the existence here, and then concatenating the contents to a string called readval. Readval is passed to the interpret function, which contains the core of our standalone interpreter, which basically is a single instance of Funky, which evaluates the given program text and gives out the result. Now, in order to use these two functors and these two functions, we use a simple skeleton of an executable that reads the command line, basically just using Boost program options, which you can read about on boost.org. which can give us a small help screen, the version of our standalone interpreter, and a list of input files. Now, that list of input files is given to us as a vector of strings, which is passed to read here, the result of which is passed to interpret. So as you can see, we can do functional programming in C++ as well. Now, what this gives us when we make it all, as you can see, we're using Boost 1.33.1. That is the most the least recent version of Boost with which Funky will work, which is the one I will be using throughout of the other demos as well. We're linking with program options, and we're linking with Boost file system, which does the checking whether the files exist, etc. Now my computer is pretty slow today. Anyway, so just running the demo will have it say that it has nothing to do. Asking it for help will have us tell it what it can do. Asking it for its version will tell us that it's the first revision of Funky Demo 5. And I've written two scripts, one sub.fy, which is a simple function definition of the function sub, which will add the first parameter to the negated second parameter, and test, which calls sub 1 and 1, which should give us 0, because adding -1 to 1 should give us 0. It's like subtracting 1 from 1. For those of you who've seen the podcast, you'll note that I've changed subtract to sub and trial to test, and that's just that's minor changes. So let's run it. Demo sub test, which gives us 0. So that's really all there is to it. So thank you for watching the YouTube version of this demo. Just so you know, we have a new site. It's at funky.vlinder.ca. Go check it out. Thanks. Bye.